Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for coming. It's just, it's exhilarating to have a full house here and to have so many people interested in Parkinson's. I want to just say that I am privileged to work with Marie and to host this event because Marie and I have been working together for many, many decades, I guess we'll say. So, it's a real pleasure. So my name is Terry Ellis, and I am the chair of the physical therapy department here. I'm also the director of the Center for Neurorehab, which is up on the 6th floor in Sargent. And we provide physical therapy services for people with Parkinson's disease. That's our specialty. So 95% of our patient population has Parkinson's disease. And our focus is on mostly focused on walking but trying to improve walking and generally overall mobility in people with Parkinson's disease to improve their quality of life. So I am going to start off today focusing on the problem of freezing of gait. Freezing of gait, are you going to start my timer? Okay, wait a minute. I got to pay attention. Okay, let me get to the slide here. Okay. Here we go. So freezing of gait is a big problem in people with Parkinson's disease. Over time, almost 80% of people with Parkinson's end up developing freezing of gait. What is freezing of gait? When people with Parkinson's are trying to intentionally move or walk forward, and despite that intention to walk forward, they have this arrest or this cessation of movement. So they describe this as their feet feeling glued to the floor. So the problem is that medical and surgical management have only very modest and inconsistent effects on freezing of gait. So it's really a big gap in the field. So I have been fortunate to work with my colleagues at Harvard, led by the engineering group, led by Connor Walsh, and we have developed the soft robotic apparel. So these are soft textiles, basically, garments that are worn around the waist and the distal thigh. This is lightweight, battery-powered, cable-driven actuators. So the actuators are on the front of the waist belt, and basically they generate assistive moments in line with the biological muscle. In this case, it's the hip flexors that we're targeting. So basically, the system provides a little bit of mechanical assistance on the order of about 7.5% of body weight, and basically provides just a little bit of assistance during the swing phase of gait. We can personalize the amount of assistance and the timing of the assistance to prevent the onset of freezing of gait. So in our early results, we have worked on straight line walking. And we have shown, as you can see here, I'm not sure if this works, I don't know. What you can see on the top, basically, thank you, let's see if this works. On the top here, on this y-axis, is the percent time spent walking with freezing of gait. Those gray bars show a lot of time spent in freezing of gait when not wearing the system. And then when they're wearing the system and the system is actuating or on, you see the red bars there show much less freezing of gait, a significant reduction. We also see quicker task completion, so walking faster. And then here, importantly, we see a significant increase in step length. And that is super important because we think that is the underlying mechanism. Basically, the system is keeping the steps longer and preventing those short, shuffling steps inherent in freezing of gait. So basically, this is a biomechanical approach rather than a top-down approach. And that's not the right thing here. And then, but the big problem in freezing of gait is with turning, right? So we have had to adapt our algorithm and our controller in various ways using machine learning to be more effective in identifying a turn and then augmenting stepping during a turn. And we have done that with, we are fortunate to have funding through the Michael J. Fox Foundation. So we have a large trial going on now, and our goal is to enroll more and more people with freezing of gait with Parkinson's disease so we can identify the various phenotypes and adapt our algorithm and controller to make sure that we can prevent freezing of gait with different phenotypes and under different contexts. Thank you so much. This is our freezing of gait team.